that window preset for the?
I can just say do it again, hopefully.
You mean we're live everywhere?
We're live right now.
Everywhere.
All over the world.
Yes,
Hi,
there we go,
Mom.
live championship. There we go.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hello, everybody out there. We are here for the championship showcast. Look at this beautiful cast. Woo! Awesome. Thank you all for being here. I don't even see. Well, this is going to be great. Yeah, you guys are great.
Are they down there?
They're down there.
Yeah. Hello.
You can see them.
Bonjour, bonjour.
You guys
So,
look handsome down there.
Yeah, let's just do a little check-in. Has anybody in this cast had something spectacular happen today?
I went kayaking on the Connecticut River. It was lovely, and we saw an eagle and 2 red-tailed hawks and quite a few dead shad.
Dead
And
shad?
Yes, this is the time of year where the shad have gone
dead
upriver to
shad.
mate,
Mhm.
and then they float back down to the ocean.
Do you have a kayak?
I do.
Okay, nice.
What
nice.
is shad? I thought it was like the unwanted part of like corn or something.
It is a bony white fish, which is often used in like stews, like fish stews.
And another question, what is a shad ladder?
Oh,
for
it's
the
a
shad
shad
go up.
lift or a shad elevator. Yeah, it's a thing.
It's so they can get over the dam.
Yeah. They don't swim and they swam over the dam. They actually,
To get in an elevator or on the shad lift.
Yeah, you think they'd give them a rope pull at least.
I know, they don't have hands. What do they do? How do they?
They just bite it. They bite onto it.
it's more like a ramp.
It's a ramp.
It's a ramp.
Anybody else have another highlight from today?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Dave?
Yeah, today I bought a $30 fig tree.
Ooh.
Like a tree. And I'm gonna have figs. Some little old lady said, "You will have figs."
Do figs grow in this weather?
I was just
They
gonna ask this.
do. It just won't winter over here.
Huh.
It's about 3 feet
oh, that's
tall.
right. You bring it inside in the winter.
It's true. I'm gonna have purple figs from Italy, brought over by her father 80 years ago, whenever he came over from Italy.
Oh,
Is she a neighbor that you bought this from? Or
I bought
the
it
farm.
at the farmer's market in Northampton.
really?
Yes,
Biblical, Dave.
I
Seriously.
know.
Love it.
It seems to be a good year so far, knock on wood, for fruit. Our apple tree, our peach tree, even our pear tree, that's not very generous, and the blueberries are all looking like we'll keep our fingers crossed.
My garden has been taken over by rhubarb.
Ooh,
Cool.
I love
Epic
rhubarb.
portions.
they're cute. Rhubarb's big. Are you making
Yeah.
rhubarb strawberry pie?
In fact, I am. But not as fast as my family is eating it.
Oh, wow.
And by my family, I mean me. Completely
We had a
self.
bumper crop of parsley came in,
Ooh.
Nice.
and it must have gotten sweet because the bunnies ate it down to the stem.
Oh, that's great.
Every last bit.
oh,
I just put in an order today to Old Friend's Farm in Amherst. Ordered online. We'll drive through curbside pickup on Wednesday. I ordered 2 pints of strawberries, Amherst strawberries, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, they're here?
Do you get some of their young ginger?
I didn't. Should I?
You gotta.
My family doesn't love ginger, though I do.
The young ginger has a totally different taste than
Okay.
like aged and dried ginger.
I can go in. Yeah, I can update my order.
Is it less bitter, Scott?
It is
You,
Because it's
you have it
younger.
in a smoothie?
Such as with
quite
you.
sweet and juicy. They also do this really amazing turmeric honey.
I saw that. I didn't know what I would do with that.
Put it in your mouth.
I bought
Put it in your mouth.
a honey sampler pack at Trader Joe's a while back. Did anyone see that? It's like 6 or 8 little vials of honey.
Yeah, I've seen
Do a
that, but I
taste in
don't know what
comparison,
you
and Tell you the truth, I never got around to opening it.
Because are they each from a different flower?
Yeah, everyone's a different flower. That
Yeah,
was
cool. Love it.
They did have lots of honey there. So now this is our second farm that we're trying because we're also doing simple gifts. This has been so great.
Oh, yeah, Simple Gifts is good too.
We're doing the farm share at Hampshire College.
Ooh, nice.
Not
Yes,
yet,
we're
though.
gonna eat our weight in vegetables. It's gonna be amazing. They're gonna lose money on us.
Some of our audience members do not like turmeric honey. So
Oh, really?
just
Is
saying.
More for
really?
us.
They don't have to like turmeric, but they can like turmeric.
I know, right? Pecans or pecans?
Hey, Catherine, your children are almost grown. When are you going to be done with that bunk bed? And can I buy it from you?
It's basically my bunk bed. I can't let go of it. The kids don't, it's in our guest room and the kids don't sleep in it anymore. I'm not willing to give it up.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't need it for a little while, so I'll touch base with you again.
But it makes us popular. It's our guest room. So
Yeah, that's cool.
visit us because then they get to sleep in bunk beds.
God, I
Yeah.
tried to give you something like that,
Uh,
but
Seems
ours,
like a marriage saver.
ours is homemade.
I don't know if I would trust putting my kids in a bunk bed I assembled.
My husband and daughter are very good at things like that.
Assembly.
We recently purchased a bunk bed for my son.
Mm.
That's very exciting.
Yes, it is very exciting. And now someone has to put it together. I don't know who that will be, but
Probably him.
Probably Pam's family.
probably him.
But you could get Sierra and Jeff to do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll do it.
I was thinking that actually. Yeah,
They're-
anytime.
Are you getting suggestions, Pam?
Yeah, their suggestions are coming in. Thank you very much, studio audience. So we have our suggestion for our last game. So we're all set with that. And I'm getting a couple other suggestions. Kristen, of course, and Julie is watching as well.
Hello.
Which Julie?
The
I
really
can't- I
good
can't
one.
pronounce your last name.
Oh,
Have
Cavaco.
thank you.
Oh,
Otto?
hey, Julie.
Hey, Julie.
Hey, Kristen.
Okay. I think we're ready to play. Let's play, Scott. How about that?
Yay, let's play. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the cast of the Happier Valley World Open Cup Grand Prix Series Derby Bowl Championship. But today we will not be playing the championship. We'll just be doing some short form games where it's like a mini little fun version. So everybody's on the same team except for the audience. You are the other team.
You're on the other team.
We're gonna
But
get
we're all
there.
on the same team.
We're all on the same team except for the audience.
Screw them.
So thank you for joining us. We're very excited to play. Let's start with a game called My Movie.
I did ask for some initials online, but I
Okay.
don't know if with the delay when they're going to get those initials to me. But I asked for. a minute
We can
ago.
just grab initials from someone who's already commented.
Yeah, we could JC.
JC, great. So what I have here are a bunch of Hollywood executives ready to give me the title and pitch of a brand new movie that we are going to decide whether we're going to see or not. The initials of that title will be JC, coming from one of our audience members. So JC are the initials. Here is My Movie. Ben.
Just cinnamon. So we have a world famous chef. His name is Pierre Lafsoufflé, and he is very stubborn in his ways because he believes that all you need for any seasoning on any dish is just cinnamon. Will he change his ways? We'll find out in an hour and 30 minutes, maybe even more, maybe less. We'll find out after post-production.
JC, Jen.
Jailbird cockroach. In a world where all cockroaches are jailed, there's one that's jailed more frequently than others. And that is our little jailbird cockroach. He goes in, he goes out, he goes in, he goes out. It's a very trying time for this little cockroach. But then one day he starts scraping and scraping and scraping with his little cockroach hands, wings, tentacles, and boom, he's out.
Thank
Oh.
you, JC. Yes, Catherine.
Well, this is a great movie. It's called Juicy Caboosey. So there's a couple of uptight CEO executive types, and they decide to throw caution to the wind, open up a traveling drive-in juice bar called Juicy Caboosey. They fall in love with multiple people along the way and just have a grand old time.
JC, David.
Joking Canaries. This is the story based on a real story of two sibling canaries who, instead of just repeating what their owners want, go into stand-up comedy. Merrick and Travis Brownsville, and their climb to the finals of Last Comic Standing.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
JC, Pam.
Jelly Cookie. This rom-com is a rom-com you may feel like you've seen before, but you haven't. Oh, Samantha, she's the jelly cookie of all her friends. She's always the last one to be picked. Nobody wants Samantha until one day a new person moves into town, a person who loves jelly. Jelly cookies. Coming soon to a theater near you.
I love it. This one really pulled at my heartstrings. I would love to see a scene from Jelly Cookie. Pam, would you mind playing the role of Samantha in this?
Samantha, what? Oh,
scene?
yes, sure, okay.
And Ben, if you could jump in there. Ben, you're the new neighbor who has moved in next door. I believe your name is Chadbert. And this is the moment where Samantha and Chadbert discover their shared love of jelly cookies.
Welcome to the neighborhood, Chadbert. I'm glad you're here. All right, I'll leave now because I'm sure you don't want to be around me anymore.
Very nice place. Wait.
What?
You want a cookie?
Wait, what?
You want a cookie?
You're offering me a cookie?
Yeah, I can't eat them all. I'm gonna get too fat.
Are you talking to the hot girl behind me?
No, I'm talking to you.
What? Oh, wow. Nobody's ever
Here.
offered me a cookie before.
It has jelly in it.
I love jelly cookies.
What?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Isn't there a simultaneous bite here while they share eye contact? See! I love it. I felt the emotion. The butterflies.
Yeah, right.
Why
I got
do
the
birds
chills.
suddenly appear?
It's
Jelly
touching,
cookies.
and I love thumbprints, so this is so close to my heart.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
For our next game, we are going to play New Choice, and I'm going to take a suggestion. Tina, Ben, and Chris are going to play, and the suggestion for this one is Muscle Bound. And then when I ding my dinger or call your name, I can't remember what we said to do, then you will make a completely new and different choice for whatever the last thing that was said. And we'll take it from there. Take it away.
I hate having the I hate having to work out at home, you know. Oh man, it's so good to see you guys, you know. It's I missed you.
Yeah, Charlie, I couldn't have bench pressed without all the motivation that you give. I love it. I just love it.
Christine, new voice. Same words, new voice.
Well, I love all the motivation that you give. I just love it. I just love it.
Well, I'm here for you, babe. I just want you to bulk up so that you can be all the woman you want to be.
New choice, Tina.
I just want you to bulk up so that maybe you'll not have anyone interested in you and then you'll date me.
What do you guys want to start with? You want to start with the old bench press?
Your choice.
What do you guys want to start with? You want to start with the old squat and pull?
Your choice.
What do you guys want to start with? You want to start with the old raise them up and put them down?
Ooh, I love the raise them up and put them down.
All right, everybody grab your raisins.
Tina, a new way of using your fingers.
I love the raise them up and pull them down.
All right, everybody got their raise them?
Yep.
Oh, I can't believe what you said. I'm still kind of like in shock. You want me to date you? Okay, I've got the raisins, but you want me to date you?
Christine, new emotion.
You want me to date you?
Oh, of course I do. Why do you think I've been helping you for 6 months?
New choice, Tina.
Of course I do. You look just like my mother.
Cool.
Different face, different expression, Christine.
Of course I do. I look just like my mother.
Can we focus on the raisins?
Oh, sorry.
New choice, Ben. Ben, new choice.
Can I get in on this? I've just been watching you two flirt and reject each other for months, and I've just had to stand here and watch it.
See? Bravo.
Alrighty. We are going to. Has anyone here dated anyone who really looked like their mother or father?
No one will
Hard
admit
on that one. Yeah.
Well,
I'll have her own therapist.
There are
discuss-
certain pictures. There are certain
No.
pictures where Rachel looks like my mother at that age, but like never when I knew her. You know.
My husband could be my brother.
He could be. You never know. You do live in Amherst.
It's true.
My brother's wife looks like my Aunt Nancy, and we always kind of go, ooh, it's Nancy.
Love it. Great. So we're going to move on to Growing and Shrinking Machine. Playing this will be Holly, David, Jen, Catherine, and Dave. Here's how this works. We're going to start with, you want to give me a suggestion, Pam?
Yes, if you would like, I'll give you a suggestion.
'Cause I'm not looking in the, just so everybody in the audience knows, I'm not looking at that YouTube chat box so that I don't accidentally see a suggestion for later that I have to guess. So
Right. How about vanilla or vanilla?
great, vanilla. So the way this game works is we're going to start with a one-person scene with Holly, inspired by the suggestion vanilla. And when someone enters, it becomes a brand new two-person scene, not a continuation of that one-person scene. And then when someone else enters, it becomes a brand new three-person scene, then a brand new four-person scene, then a brand new five-person scene. And then that last person who entered that five-person scene will find a reason to leave. And once they leave, we're back in that four-person scene again. And then we're back in the three-person scene again, the two-person scene again. And at the end, we'll be with dear old Holly again. Well, not old. You're not old, Holly. Like, I mean,
Getting there.
dear old, well, you're not as old as Dave. Growing and Shrinking Machine. Suggestion is vanilla. Take it away, Holly.
How much of that was I supposed to put in there? A whole teaspoon? Well, who's gonna eat that if it's a whole teaspoon? Right. A whole teaspoon it is. I think it's gonna be too sweet. No one's gonna eat it. Smells kind of funny. All right then. Gonna win this bake-off yet.
Hey, Jenna, I don't mind working the sewers because we're doing it together.
You know what? We're doing it together.
Yeah,
That's important.
that it makes it all light and airy to me.
You know what? Nobody describes the sewer like light and airy, but they
No.
should.
That's because they don't work the sewer with you, Jenna.
You know what? I like you. I like you a lot, Bob. And just for that, I'm gonna let you go down tube 7 today.
Tube 7?
I got a creak in my neck.
My tail tail feathers ain't what they used to be.
Oh, you're telling me. Well,
You
at least
get
we're
any
not.
eggs out?
I tried to eat a worm yesterday and poops came out.
Well, at least you're not as old as Darlene.
True, that's true.
I don't like the way this conversation going.
Why not? What's wrong with it?
It's a little too centered on me being old.
Ah,
Well, Darlene, just be glad you're still here. You know, every day you wake up on this side of the dirt, it's a good day.
that's right. It happens to all of us.
Well, I don't think I really know how to fly this plane. I went up so high.
You know, I don't know how to do the navigation thing.
There's a lot of buttons. I'm going to push some of the buttons.
Oh, yeah, hit a few switches too. I hear that's important.
This lever.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like this dial must mean something.
Yeah.
Hey, does anyone know how to serve lukewarm coffee? Anyone?
you know what? Just go for it. Whatever you do is going to be fine.
Oh, great.
It always works out.
It always does. I'm going to push some more buttons. Come on, push the buttons.
Okay, students, you are a quartet. This is a choir, and you have to sing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sounding good.
Myron, try that again.
Myron, put your heart in it.
Put your heart in it, Myron.
I almost threw up a little. Hold on.
Okay.
Myron.
Clarice,
Yep. I'm ready.
take it from the second.
You want me to sing? Okay. La. I've been practicing.
All right, now everyone all together.
La.
Oh, this is so good. I am going to record this. I'll be right back with my recording device.
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, this is fun. Look at
Sounds different now that you hit that one.
Did you know these bags open? These bags open in case someone,
Excellent. Everything's taken care of. If we need the bag, if we want the coffee. Oh, look. Oh, the river and the mountains are getting closer and closer.
Getting close fast.
Oh, the view up here is amazing.
Is that the Statue of Liberty?
Great shots.
From both sides.
This is great. I'm going to run to the back of the plane. Someone else push some buttons, okay? I'll
Will
see
do.
you in a moment.
Peanuts?
I'm telling you, the sun gets up earlier every day.
I know. And these little chicks, they have no appreciation for what we went through for them.
No respect. None.
No respect. The other day, my grandson said to me, "Why did the chicken cross the road?"
That is rude.
Can you believe it?
That is not.
You.
That is not
It's
politically correct.
disrespectful. In fact, I think I'm gonna go whip that youngin' into service right now.
You go
have
get him.
For me.
How'd it go? You look good. I mean, you only got a little in your eyes.
I was scared, Jenna, but I just thought of you and strength came through me like water through a pipe, if you will.
Yeah.
And it gave me all the courage and brute force I needed to clear that pipe.
You know what? After you clear 7, I think you get to go to 8.
I'm gonna go as soon as I clear my pipe.
Well, I think it's too sweet for these days. Swear they just eat a whole bag of sugar. Oh, they're gonna love it. It's gonna be fabulous.
Scene. Thank you guys. You are not old birds. Okay.
Spring
Said about that
chickens.
the whole time. I liked when Jen described throwing up as if somebody gets sick and has to.
Because it's just so beautiful.
Pretty much, the way we do it in Hatfield, to be honest.
To feel good about the way you get sick or to feel bad about the way you kiss. That's
It's out. It's out. It's like, mwah, bleh,
got it. Yeah, blah, got it.
bleh.
Hilarious. Okay, cool. We are going to send Scott out of the room.
Bye-bye.
Oh, dear.
Bye, Scott.
Nice.
I would go, but then it seems like I'm throwing up.
Exactly. God, you make me. All right, we already got it. We're going to play a game that we call it that because a lot of people also call it press conference. Scott has called us, all these journalists here today for a press conference. Of course, he doesn't know why we've called the press conference, what the problem was, and how he went about solving it. So we got a suggestion from our studio audience in there at the beginning of the show, and they suggested that the reason that Scott's character has called a press conference is that the chipmunks have moved out. The chipmunks have moved out.
Okay.
And the reason, the way it's going to be solved is they were lured back in with the promise of celebrity.
Oh,
Like
That'll
the,
Got
bring
it?
Yeah.
like the thing, like the show.
What show?
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
They were because they're famous.
Oh,
Yes.
He's
absolutely.
definitely not an old bird.
Okay.
He's not an old bird.
yeah, just like that.
So Scott is going to have to guess it. Those things he doesn't know. He can't hear us because he's in a breakout room. We'll give him a thumbs up if he's getting close, thumbs down if he's not, and thumbs to decide if we feel like whatever. All right, let's bring him back in. Scott. All right, come on.
Where's Scott?
he went to an actual breakout room.
I
Yeah.
miss him.
Thank you all so much for joining me in these difficult times. We know that this is the unprecedented event that has occurred, and so we'd like to be as transparent as possible. And that's why we've invited members of the press here today to clear the air and talk about what's actually going on. With that being said, I will take the first question from the press. Let's see. Yes, you, sir.
Bert Lumber from Forest Weekly.
Hi, Bert.
Can you tell me, is this why things are so quiet out there?
Yes, it's definitely very quiet out there, and we think this may be one of the causes. After all, without crickets, who's going to make noise in the great outdoors? And all the crickets are just fine. They're all just fine. And with that being said, I will take the next question from the press.
Yeah, Matty Matt from the Matty Matt Mats. Anyways, so with all of this scurrying going about, how do you plan on filling up the space?
Sure. Yeah, there's a lot of space that's been left vacant by the cicadas, but not the cicadas, of course. That's just a word I say because it's fun. Sort of like Matty of Matty Matt, whatever that was. It's pretty fun to say. I'll take the next question here as we move on through this very important press conference.
Hello, Charlene Carrion from the Carrion News Daily. And the chitter around the woodpile is that the squirrels are next. What do you have to say about that?
We're keeping a very close eye on all the small woodland mammals, such as woodchucks, badgers, skunks, squirrels. We're looking at chipmunks. Chipmunks are the ones we're looking the closest at. The chipmunk population has seen a drastic reduction. So that's kind of what we're dealing with here. And I'll take the next question now. You.
Yes, hi. Belle of the Ball from Debutantes Monthly. I am so grateful for you to be here because I really relate to the situation because this has happened to me so many times. You know, so many guys have done this to me also because I'm too needy or clingy or just too much like their mother. And so I really feel the chipmunk's pain and your pain too.
Yes, well, this is definitely, I'm sorry, is your real name Belle of the Ball?
Yes, it is.
So is your middle name Of the?
Yes, it is.
Great. Yeah, the chipmunks have been very traumatized, I believe, by this because they stick so close together so often, and now they are being marginalized, isolated, brought to extreme conditions from the, yes, you.
Well, hello. Thanks so much for your time. I'm Tamara Tuppence from the 1 Second Too Late. And I would like to ask you, did they pack their bags? Did they have time to pack their bags?
That's a question we've gotten a lot, Tamara Tuppence. By the way, I love your song In Mary Poppins. They were deported. The chipmunks were deported. Nope, that's not where we're going with this comedy show. And so I will move on to another question here. Yes, you.
Yes, it's Penelope Prindable from the Portland Press Herald. I'm wondering, did they go out the front door, out a window, out a bulkhead? You know, just curious.
Sure, we've looked into this a lot. Since the chipmunks had to evacuate because there was an emergency, the chipmunks had to leave. They had to get up and go. They had to catch an early flight to Timbuktu. The chipmunks had to go. They needed to leave, and so they were leaving. The chipmunks have left. The chipmunks have left.
Yeah.
That's basically what's going on here. I'm going to move on to the next question.
Lolly Lollipop from the Lollipop News. I'm wondering, was there a U-Haul involved in all this, or was it Ryder?
That's a great question. Which company is sponsored by chipmunks? I'm not sure, but the chipmunks have moved.
Yeah.
They have moved. The chipmunks have moved away. That's what's happening. And so now that we're all on the same page with that, the chipmunks have moved away. You will not be seeing them anymore, except perhaps on Facebook. But we do have a plan moving forward for what we're going to do to address this sort of absence of chipmunkery. Yes, you.
Oh, great. I was hoping you would call on me. Yes, Belle of the Ball again from Debutantes Monthly. So after the chipmunks moved out, did you, I mean, it's like, would you go to a mall or a coffee shop or something like this to discover them and prove to them how amazing they are? I think I'm doing a real good job. Thanks.
Thank you, Belle. I'm sorry, your middle name Of the, is that all one word or is it a 2-word middle name?
It's actually French, it's de la, but in English it's Of the.
Excellent. Yeah, so you're wondering how to win the chipmunks back.
Yeah.
Like we might want to try to run into them somewhere in public. That does seem like a good plan. I'll take the next question here.
Yes, Stars and Stripes from the Hollywood Reporter. What avenue are you planning on using? The theater, the entertainment business, the arts?
We're going to lure the chipmunks back with culture. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make the culture so good that they do not want to live anywhere else. We're going to seduce the chipmunks to come back. No, we're going to lure them. We're going to lure those chipmunks. And with that in mind, I will take the next question.
Dan Lumber, Forest Weekly. Okay. You were talking about culture. And these chipmunks, I hear they're trending. They're trending Is that highbrow or lowbrow culture?
So your next question, please.
Hi, Darlene again. I was just wondering, how will you get them all to share such a bright light on that carpet?
Yes, the carpet, of course. The way we're going to lure those chipmunks back is by holding a red carpet premiere. We're going to have a grand opening of an event. It'll be a ball, a chipmunk ball. We're going to invite the chipmunks back for a gala. Chipmunk Con 2020. I'll take the next question here.
Hi, I'm just wondering, I've heard rumors that they're going to have their own reality show and that Kim Kardashian is going to be their momager. Can you talk about that?
Sure. We think a natural fit for the chipmunks might be HGTV, since people usually see them in their gardens. However, we're going a different way with it this time, and that way will be explained to you shortly, just after a few more questions. But we will be definitely luring those chipmunks back with something, a premiere, something that's really going to be exciting for them. Yes.
It's Ryan Ricketts from PB&J. I understand the promise and I understand the idea, but how can you assure that the public will turn out and the outpouring of support and enthusiasm will be there?
We're never sure what the public will do. All we can do is lay out the red carpet, provide free refreshments, make this as enticing as we can possibly make it, because we need to get those chipmunks back. And the way we're going to do it is the way that Hollywood does it. Yes, you.
Thank you so much. It's Tamara Tuppence again from A Second Too Late. And this is my question. If the chipmunks achieve what they hope to achieve, are you going to bring your autograph book for them to sign the next time you see them?
So the chipmunks have moved to LA. The chipmunks want to be movie stars. We're going to make them movie stars. That's what we're going to do. Those chipmunks are going to be famous. We are going to make them famous. We are going to be chipmunk paparazzi. We are really going to blow some smoke up those little chipmunk patooties. Yes, you, man.
Yes, hi, Flatchley from the water. You can make them, be what they will be, but how will you get them to be celebrated? Celebrated.
I do not know the answer to that question, but we will celebrate them and then they will be celebrated. We will have a celebration. We're going to lure them back with a party. A chipmunk party. Alvin's going to be there. Yes, you.
Yes, Bella Vol again. Yes, you're going to lure the chipmunks back in, and I'm just wondering, how are you going to assure that this has been achieved, that they are going to be this famous? I mean, the only way they are this famous is if they have a candle named after their vaginas. So tell us, how are you going to do that?
We're going to change the name of every chipmunk to Gwyneth Paltrow? Yes, I'll take another question here.
I'm just wondering, is that a Brita water filter I see behind you? That's it.
Yep, it is. But these chipmunks, man, these chipmunks are going to be famous because we're going to make them rich. We're going to entice them with money. We're going to pay them to be here. We're going to make them rich and famous.
Okay, well, yeah.
Yes.
Should we give it to them? Should we give it to them? Or
Yes.
We're going to make them celebrities.
Yes.
You actually said the word lure.
Yeah.
It was lure back in with the promise of celebrity.
The promise of celebrity.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
It sort of brings us back full circle to the luring of the shads.
That's
So,
right.
what the little fish that we talked about?
Oh, shad.
The shads.
Shads.
It's
There's
like
totally
poetry, it rhymes.
Right.
Thank thank you all for being here. Thank you, audience members. Thank you, fantastic, wonderful cast. You're all spectacular. So good to see you always. We're not going to be here tomorrow night because there is no HVC live on Sunday. It's Saturday. If it weren't for this show, I wouldn't know what day of the week it was. Also, we're having a little change of schedule for Happier Valley Comedy Live. We will be taking Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays off, and we will have 3 shows a week: Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Do you remember what's coming up next week?
I don't remember off the top of my head. Actually, I think Thursday right now is supposed to be We Made a Thing, right? Because Thursday is June 4th. Anyway, yeah, 3 shows a week: Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights at 8 p.m. The schedule will still be up right on the happiervalley.com.
I see it. It's Thursday is We Made a Thing, Friday is HVC QVC, and Saturday is a new show called Socks and Sandals.
What?
And
Socks.
Sandals.
Tell us what that's
Socks,
about.
SAWKS.
I think it's SAWK apostrophe S apostrophe N apostrophe SANDLE apostrophe S.
Oh.
That's all you can say about it?
That's the most misspelled we could make it. It's just going to be some short form.
Not just. It's got
Not just. And also Pam and I had
But
such fun playing with Pam's friend Stephanie from Chicago that we're going to start doing a new show every now and then with Pam and I and one guest from outside of the Valley, where we check in a little bit and then do a longer 3-person scene, because that was so fun. So we're going to invite some of our friends from other areas.
I invited Miss Whitaker, but she wanted to know more about the form first before she said yes.
Let's talk.
What do you mean by outside the valley? Like,
I know.
What do
Outside.
you mean?
like there's something outside?
There's nothing outside of my basement as far as I know.
That's right.
So we have lots of fun stuff coming up next week. Thank you all for being here. I hope you have a lovely, lovely Sunday. Get some sun. Lots of hots.
Mwah.
Bye, everybody.
Uh-oh, Jen's sick.
See you soon.
Blah.
Oh.
Adios.
Bye.